2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Pippen. It's Pippen on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rodman. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Payton with it. Pass to Kobe. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And so the ball out of bounds. Rodman touched it last. And so Payton will bring it up for the Lakers. Now here's Shaq. Defended by Rodman. Here's Shaq. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Pass to Longley. And finished off by Longley.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Bryant. Now Malone. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Back to Harper. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Longley. O'Neal with the defensive effort. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Pass to Payton. Back to Malone. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Kobe. Jordan with some nice D. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Longley, guarded by Malone. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
At the line for the Lakers.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And here's Harper from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Bryant looking over the floor. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And the Bulls making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here is Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side, Kukoc. Sweet move. That shot, no good. Shaq with some nice D. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Kobe. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here. For him.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an M1.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. Now here's Shaq. Off target with the jump hook. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. To the left side wing. Pass to Buechler. Here's Wennington. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball. Substitution on the court.
.129 left in the first quarter. Down low. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Here's Fisher. Outside, Fox. Russell high post.
Chicago foul. Randy Brown. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Shaq down low. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Kukoc. Rebounded by Malone. Fox from outside. That shot off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Out left to the wing. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. They get it again.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Inside. And he makes good on the layup.
Platoon.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Kukoc from outside at the end of one. A closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 2.
The Bulls. 8.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Substitution for your Lakers. Ryan Cook.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Kerr. And here is Brown. To the inside. Here's Wennington. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
So it's the Lakers now. And here's Fisher. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A pass to Fox. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside, Kukoc. For the 3. No good on the shot. And the Lakers going the other way now. Al Russell, defended by Kerr. Grant outside. Fisher with the ball. Pass to Cook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Kukoc. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for Los Angeles.
He's off on the second. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Here's Wennington. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Assist from.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cook's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Driving inside. The sweep crossover 2. Kerr's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Defensively, you have to respect the jumper of Kerr. So in turn, that opens up driving lanes for him to take.
Fisher can't hit. Here's Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kerr outside. They get it back. Pass to Bushler. Kukoc from outside. Fisher grabs the board.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Fox, no good. And Chicago has possession. Back to Kerr. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Fisher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Up top, Kerr. Pass to Wennington. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Bushler. A reverse. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Bushler got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Cook. Back to Russell. Here's Fisher. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Chicago calls timeout. .146 left from the first half of basketball. Pass to Harper. Jordan outside. Pippen with it. Guarded by Fox. Here's Jordan. Got a piece of it. Back to Fox. And stolen by Jordan. Right side, Pippen. Fox with the steal. And they're running. Here's Fisher. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Harper. It's Pippen on the wing. And the slam dunk. By Pippen.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Kobe. George with the bounce pass. Outside Bryant. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's good, 2 points. Shaq's got 8.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside Pippen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. And it's sent back by George. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Outside, Bryant. Kicks it out to Malone. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Payton surveying the floor. And here's Kobe for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Jordan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Outside, Kobe. Leads away. It's hauled in by Longley.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Jordan can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by Kobe.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's O'Neal. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Pass to Harper. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now, here's Rodman. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Malone.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime.
Wow, hammering it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Bulls leading by 11. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Left side, Kobe. Goes up on the block. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And stolen by Malone. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left to play in the third. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Here's Chicago. They've got a 13-2 run goal. A nice shot by Jordan.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Some changes for Chicago. Lakers trail by 17. Right wing. And here's Kobe from the arc. Kukoc with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Pass to Bryant. This one for three. No good on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Bushler, defended by George. Now Kerr. And here's Kukoc. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Let me elevate, this ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between? Never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep when you brain?
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning, or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the. We be moving with caution, the block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 hot. They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner. I'm headed for the border. Mixed with water. To my auntie, Hungary, I can't be. So to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't.
Maybe it's the is what they say I ain't, but either way I ain't taking that bait.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer, cold when the wind blows, cold like December. Oh yeah. It's gonna be cold anyway. The block's definition of hot, I be a simile. I know the definition of op, that be the enemy. I seen a lot of brothers get, God forbid, and get locked, cause they ain't tending me. Diaz, Buenos Dias to senoritas, by the kiosk for fly Adidas, forever eating la comida. We lurking just to catch you lacking, like we on cheaters. Free us, rip us, long live us. We try to grab the plate of what the won't give us. Most of mine never had a Thanksgiving, so instead of giving thanks, man, taking what's given. You know what it is at the city. Girl, free to if you don't wear it wide. When it comes to paper, that's that I require. When it comes to power, that's that I desire. For real.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot.
The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is really cold in the wintertime, cold in the summer.
We're in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Pelicans playing here with a home court advantage. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
With Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. He's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
A 3 from Leonard. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Jones looking for an opening. Again, the Pelicans score.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Pass to Morris. That shot off the mark. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Williamson right side. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Fires the three. A shot that time, not on target. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ingram wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles with another miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. First quarter of play. And just over 3.5 minutes in. Daniels with it. Pass to Nance. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Can they get it? And Leonard with the lay-in.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Now here's McCollum. Over to the wing. That one drops for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The shot by Powell, no good. New Orleans leading by 7.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great. Potential. There's a lot of talent. A lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson misses. Now here is Murphy. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
side, Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Clippers making a change here. New Orleans in the lead. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Mann. It's stolen. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 9. Jackson from long range. Nance with the rebound. He takes it in. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 11. With 5. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Inside. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys would either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Williamson looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. 2022 is an anxious year for Zion Williamson fans, waiting for his return.
It's just not easy when your superstar gets hurt, because you want them back as soon as possible, but you also don't want to rush the healing process. Fans really had to be patient, waiting for Zion to come back. They've got a big year ahead of him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Some changes for New Orleans. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Pass to Murphy. Down low. Stolen by George. Right side, Leonard. And here's George. Puts one up from 19. Nance with the rebound.
Well, he loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
He lobs it up. And Hayes throws it down.
You just don't want to give away points by giving away passing lanes. McCollum right there waiting for one, then threads the needle.
Now Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. And they get it back. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Murphy.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Hayes. Back to Nance. Good work defensively by Morris.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pelicans leading by 16. To the inside. Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Leonard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, George. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
And here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Pelicans leading by 14. Jones, no one around him. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Zubac. It's George on the wing. Over Alvarado. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together, and if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And again, the Clippers turn it over. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. And he's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the paint. Here's Jones. Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post. Valanciunas has got his first points in this one. Pass to Coffey. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The Clippers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Alvarado. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
George looking over the floor. High post, Zubac. Over Valanciunas. Good speed from Valanciunas.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
Outside for Batum. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williamson right side. Over Morris. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers trail by 19. Knocks it loose. Down low. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Beyond the arc. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. The shot by George, no good. New Orleans leading by 21. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Williamson from long range. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Batum.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Clippers making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Mann. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. And taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
Here's Hayes. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a three. Pelicans pull it in. Graham with the ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here is Daniels. Powell pulls it in. Here's Mann. Pass to Powell. Pick off in midair. Here's Graham. And the dunk by Graham.
Man, so impressive. You see Devontae Graham at 6'1" get up like that.
And stolen by Graham. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And here's Daniels. Back to Graham. Going inside. Hayes. And he banks in the lane. Hayes has got his second bucket.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
Here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
So the wing on the left. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Inside, Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Wall. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
On the wing, Daniels. Here's the three. That one, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Clippers. Here's Mann. And again, no good by the Clippers. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Buries it from three-point range. Murphy's got 10 points in the game.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Mann can't hit. Pass to Murphy. Back to Graham. Puts up a three. No good on the shot. And so it's New Orleans having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter.
46. The Clippers. 17.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Taken away by Hayes. Graham surveying the floor. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pelicans. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Pass to Kennard. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Daniels, and the layup's good off the glass. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. That's one he knows he should have drained.
Covington with the steal. Now Kennard. Here's Coffey. Out to the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. And the Clippers miss again. And it's the Pelicans' ball here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And that one's good. Daniels.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And here's Hayes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's New Orleans. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Graham gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
To the inside. Here's Murphy. There's the double team with Covington. To the left side wing. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. And Hayes throws it down.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And here's Covington from the arc.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Coffey. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Back to Graham. And it's Hayes in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Covington on the wing. To end the run. And again, no good by the Clippers. Here's New Orleans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Hayes throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Kennard. Zubac trying to break loose. Kennard's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
Pass to Murphy. Knocked loose. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Jackson has the open look. Kicks it out to Covington. Jackson with it. 6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. Nance gets the rebound. Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. There was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that. Don't play because I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town, down. Putting rap on my